And now, your KMVT forecast with Chief Meteorologist Eric Brill.
Hopefully you're able to enjoy the weather throughout southern Idaho today. A fair amount of sunshine for most towns and cities. The areas that saw the most amount of cloud coverage up into the Wood River Valley, and even more so kind of north of Bellevue and Haley, and really even north of Ketchum for that matter too. There was an avalanche that did happen earlier today over on Warm Springs Road within the general Sun Valley area. The good news is it got cleaned up pretty quickly, so my thought process was it's probably wasn't too big, but still, we're obviously getting to that time of the year yet again, especially if we get some fresh snow around, where the avalanche threat is or still has the ability to be pretty high. So if you are doing any sort of backcountry snowmobiling, skiing, snowboarding, snowshoeing, anything like that, just kind of keep in mind that the ability for avalanches to still happen is undoubtedly still there throughout that of southern Idaho. As far as what we're looking at for the weather into tonight, not really a heck of a lot going on, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Temps falling back into the lower half of the 30s and some upper 20s into the Wood River Valley as well as down into the South Hills. But really, Wednesday should be another nice day across the region. If you were stuck with the clouds up to the north today, I really don't think you're going to have to contend with as many clouds on Wednesday. So fair amount of sunshine expected. We'll call it partly sunny skies out and about across the region. Some towns and cities for the first time this calendar year do look to crack that 60-degree mark. So we're going to be above average by about 10 degrees or so. And obviously it depends on where you're at with respect to that statement. But tomorrow should be a pretty warm day. Maybe not quite open up those windows, but we're getting close, at least with some of those temperatures being able to approach that 60-degree mark. Fast forward from Wednesday into Thursday, more cloud coverage is expected. I think that's going to limit temperatures a little bit for Thursday itself, but still, I think Thursday is going to be a lot like today. So if you enjoyed today, you're probably going to enjoy tomorrow, and you're probably going to enjoy Thursday. But then beyond that, we start seeing some changes arise, but I'll talk more about that momentarily. Wednesday's forecast for the Wood River Valley, temps ranging throughout the 40s, quieter weather returning as far as not seeing any sort of shower activity up to the north. Northern Magic Valley temps generally in the middle to lower 50s, a little bit more in the way of cloud coverage around Shoshone, Dietrich, Richfield, areas like that. That's why it's going to be a touch cooler, but looking good into Hagerman, down into Wendell, even into Bliss, Buell, Filer, Castleford, upper 50s, lower 60s. Warmest day of 2022 is expected, and if you're wondering what the warmest day thus far was, today. So, yeah, a couple degrees warmer, but nothing too crazy. Last but not least, the Mini-Cache region. Middle to upper 50s for most towns and cities. 61 will do it into Burley. Feels a lot like spring out there. Worthwhile to note, too, especially since today is March 1st. As far as February and January were concerned, January was 5.9 degrees below average. That's factoring in the high and the low. And February was actually 6 degrees below average. So at least to start off March, we're above average, but it's day one. Looking further down the old forecast though. So here we go with this disturbance on Friday. It's going to be a cold front. It's going to start off with some rain showers, but then even as we move into Saturday, the ability to see some snow showers will be around. This isn't going to be a big time precipitation event, but our temperatures are going to be turning cooler by the weekend and into early next week. So if you're a warm weather fan, enjoy the forecast here over the next couple of days, because while it's not going to get crazy cold by the weekend, it's definitely going to be a bit colder out there as the Wood River Valley over the next 7 days. Middle 40s for Wednesday and Thursday. That cold front rolls through on Friday, knocks our temperatures back a bit into the weekend and into early next week. Within the Magic Valley and Mini-Cache region, either side of 60 the next couple of days. That cold front arriving later in the day on Friday. Watch out for a little bit of a messy commute on Friday evening. Saturday, chance of rain and snow. It's not a washout of the day. That icon looks a lot more ominous than what reality will be. And then Brittany, looking ahead to the back half of the weekend, still some isolated showers around. But all of a sudden, that 38, when it looked warm this time last week, it looks kind of cold compared to a 61 tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thank you. Record-breaking rainfall on Monday wreaked havoc across